There we go. I'm gonna let we're live and we are unmuted, so we can at least update people on what's going on. We have one ref. We have a full mission bench. That's actually more skaters than I've seen on missions bench in a while.
Yes, yeah. I think they grabbed a couple of people out in the parking lot.
Yeah. We have one ref, and he's going to let him skate. There's no coach permission right now. It's the team mom.
Ah, okay.
Is that allowed? I'll take it, but
interesting times.
wait, is it?
I see people on phones out in the lobby looking towards the entrance. They're getting updates on the whereabouts. We have an event going on, a political event going on next door. Actually in the same building, in the mullet side of things here at ASU.
Yeah, we still have. Looks like we still have parents stuck in traffic.
Yes. Less than a mile away, but about 30 minutes duration. Good news was the police were starting to direct traffic out there a while ago, so that helped get us in.
Yeah, when I got here at 4, police were just starting to direct traffic.
Yeah, we
and it was already crazy.
We were sitting in traffic, and then we saw Brody walking by with his bag and sticks.
Yeah, we had to let him out down the block, and he just walked. He wanted to make sure he was as close. We were already late, just as close to on time as possible.
Yeah. So we are coming to you from Mountain America Iceplex here in Tempe, Arizona, right next to the mullet, same complex. And we're going to have the AZYHL 16U playdowns getting underway here shortly. I think this is the first game, actually, of the whole 16U playdown. So, got the Arizona Bobcats in their home yellows, and we've got Mission in their away red. And both teams out there on the ice now for the pregame warm-ups.
I'm going to jump over. I don't remember if I was muted or not, but, I mean, this looks like more players. Well, you can kind of see in that shot. More players than I've seen on Mission's bench all season.
Yeah, last time we played them, there was only, I'm not even sure they had 2 full lines.
I don't think they had 2 full lines. And this looks like they're gonna get a rest. Now, are they allowed to? It's showing a 15 seconds to whistle for puck drop. Are they gonna let them play with one ref?
I would think so. I mean, I don't know if they have too much choice. Yeah. And I believe we have a parent on the Mission bench.
Yeah.
We have Coach Rob Kearns. I don't know if you get a shot of his nice chapeau over there, his hat. Very nice.
Yeah, you can kind of see it in the background.
Yeah. Well, the referee's on the ice, helping manager Kim into the penalty box there.
Anybody that's still driving, hopefully you can get a spot. Don't forget the password.
Password is cactus.
Cactus for the parking garage, or parking, Mackey parking lot.
It was filling up when we came in, but still a few spots, and I believe they have an overflow option in their back sleeve as well. So, here's referee number 2.
Hey!
Yay!
Okay. Now, I wasn't opposed to them playing with just a single ref, but Games can get out of control when you've only got
much
one.
better. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the high school games, they actually have 4 refs, so. The Bobcats again in their home yellows. They're coming out to center ice. We do have the 2 referees, the men in stripes. And Mission coming out now as well. Referees checking both goaltenders. We've got Doug Nabosny in goal for the Bobcats. And play is underway. Stewart wins it back. Letty over to Dawson. Dawson fires it up on the left side to Gardner. Puck goes into the Mission corner to the right of their goaltender. And Mission's trying to battle out. And Letty has it now. Back to Dawson. That missed. And Mission now has it to the left of the Bosney. In behind the Bobcat goal. Stewart moves in. Letty sends it around to Gardner. Gardner loses it. Kept fired in. Oh, that's deflected in front of the Bosney. Miss went wide. And Letty now in behind the goal. Sends it up again to Gardner. He's got it on the sideboards. Just dumps it down the ice. And that's going to go for icing. And Bobcats get a needed change on the play. So play just underway. No shots, no score. Face-off coming up to the left of Doug Nabosny in the Bobcat goal.
I don't think we've got any official shots on that either. One went to the right of Nabosny.
Yes. Look around. Smith tipped up to Wahlberg, up to Long. Long now up through center, coming down the right side, up over the Mission line. He gets checked there. Puck comes out. Smith now with it. Has to wait for his teammates to get on side. Lindsay fires it. That hits a leg. Still in the zone. Here comes Mission. Fires it from the top of the circle. That goes wide. Mission has it in the corner. Lindsay takes his man in. Mission fires it right back in behind the Bosney, and Smith picks it up now behind the goal. He's got Wahlberg up on the right side, just inside the blue line. Now he sends it across to Luma. He tips it into the Mission zone, and Mission number 9 with it now. Sends it around behind the goal. Wahlberg steps in. He picks that up on the sideboards. Fired it just wide. Luma now gets it on the left side. Fires it right in front. And goaltender makes the save.
First official shot on that. Yeah, how would you do stuff like this with a face-off with one ref?
Puck comes out. Mission sends it down to the Bobcat zone. Jessen after it. He goes in around the goal. Comes out the left side. Fires it up to Luma. Luma cross ice to Wahlberg. He tips it into the Mission zone. 55 back for it for Mission. Puck comes out. Luma with it. He's still inside the zone. Fires it in deep. Long goes after it. Mission gets there first. Now they're coming up through their right side. Smitty now over his own blue line, up through center, cuts across ice. Wahlberg poke checks him, and he's coming down the right side, up over the Mission line, steps in top of the circle. Pad save to Luma. He scores. Max Luma puts in the rebound. Sam Wahlberg fired it in from the right side. Pad save, came right out to Luma, and he made no mistake putting that one in the goal, and the Bobcats are up ahead, in front.
Beautiful
1-0.
Beautiful play. That was actually 2 shots off, one off the pad, and able to pick up the change.
Face off at center. Bannon's out there now with Olsen and Stipe. Mission fires it in. Goes past the goal, and Letty dumps it in behind to Dawson. Dawson now tried to clear it out. Goes right in front. That went off a Mission player. Dawson now looks for a teammate. Sends it up to Olsen, or Stipe rather. Stipe fires it in. Goes in behind. Bannon in after it. He overskates it. And Mission now. He just fires it all the way down the ice, and that is going to miss, and that'll be icing. Face-off coming back into the Mission zone. Not seeing any shots on the scoreboard, but Bobcats leading 1-0.
3-0 shots on that. I've got no official blocks yet from the Bosney, thankfully.
He scores! Who put that one in? Was that Olsen?
Let me see if I'm going to watch the replay.
Looks like it was Olsen fired it in.
Olsen's 18, right?
Yep.
Yeah, straight off the circle.
Face off center ice. Bobcats out to a 2-0 lead. Mission fires it in. Bosny steers it wide. It was going wide anyway. Dawson around to Stipe. Stipe now up to Bannon, up over his own blue line. Cross ice to Olsen. Olsen chasing it down into the corner and behind the goal. Mission sends it around the right side. Smith just couldn't catch that coming around the boards. It goes into the far corner to the right of the Bosny. Dawson back over to Smith. He loses it. Mission right in front. He get taken down. And here comes Stipe now. Stipe coming down the left side, up where the blue line, goes wide, fires a bad angle shot, pad save. I believe that's Bernheimer in goal for Mission.
That's who it is.
Here comes Mission now, up over the Bobcat line. He runs into traffic, but he's still got it in the corner. He gets bumped there by Lindsay, and he may get called here. Delayed penalty against the Bobcats. Lindsay took his man in hard into the corner. I didn't really see anything wrong with the hit.
I'm going to run the replay on it. I kind of saw the puck was out. They may give him, Looks
like a roughing call. So Bobcats will be on the penalty kill for 2 minutes. Face-off coming up to the left into Bosny. Got Bernard and Jessen back on D. Bannon in for the draw. He's out there with Oberle up front. Mission back to their left D. Fires a long shot in. That misses wide to the left. Mission top of the circle. Bannon gets that out, pokes it out. Here he comes down the left side, and that's picked up by number 55. He's a big boy. Bannon on the forecheck, and Jessen now has it. He chips it up to Oberle. Oberle dumps it into the corner, and Mission will have to retrieve it and start over again in their own zone. They are in behind the goal. Oberle up forechecking. Mission now up through center. Bernard checks his man. Puck bounces in through the middle. Oberle picks it up, sends it out to the open right side, out through the zone. Mission player goes down, and he's got to clear the zone, and now he does. Here comes Mission now up over the Bobcat line, cutting over to the right side. Dumps it back to the blue line. Over to the left point, fired it in. That's blocked by Bannon. Knocks his man down, and then clears the puck down into the Mission zone. He's on the forecheck, 17 goal back with it for Mission. Fires a puck over by the bench area, and that's picked up by number 14.
1 minute left on the
1 minute left in the penalty. Mission on the power play, coming in on the right side. Fires a shot in, blocker save Namaz, and he steers it to the corner. That may be his first actual save.
That was, yeah.
Right out in front. Steered wide. Letty takes his man into the boards. Mission now with it on the half boards. Tried to fire it in. Letty got a piece of that. Mission again on the sideboards. They've got a man in behind the goal. Fired it in. The Bosny blocker save. Comes back to the left D. Back over to the right. Fires a low shot in. Goes off Bannon's stick. And Dawson has it. He sends it all the way down. Right on goal. And Mission's now 16 seconds remaining on the power play. Here they come up the right side. Tried to clear it over to the weak side. That failed to connect as Wong is in there forechecking. He picks it up inside the zone on his backhand. Cutting over to the right side. Back to Dawson.
Both teams at full strength.
Dawson fires it into Wong. Wong back over to Dawson. And that just bounced over the blue line. And Dawson sends it back up to Wong. Mission now coming up through the middle. Good back check there by Dawson. Mission now has to wait for their men to clear the zone. And we got too many men on the ice, I believe, for Mission here.
Still don't have a coach on the bench for Mission.
They're probably stuck in traffic. It's pretty ridiculous around the community Iceplex rink here.
Yeah, well.
So yes, Mission will be short-handed. Now they're sending a number 30 over into the box to serve the penalty. Face-off coming up to the left of Bernheimer, deep in the Mission zone. Stewart in for the draw. Puck comes right in through the middle. Comes back to Letty. Letty into the corner. Stewart with it. Sends it back to Dawson. Dawson back at the right D. Sends it across to Bannon. Bannon into the corner for Wong. Wong goes around his man in behind the goal. Puck comes back to Dawson. Kicks it up to his stick. Walks it across to the middle. Looking for an opening. Fires it in. That hits some bodies. Bannon fires it right on, and Bernheimer holds on to that. Minute and a half remaining in the power play for the Bobcats. And they make changes. Actually, both teams make changes. Get Gardner, Wahlberg, and Stipe coming out up front. And we've got Luma and... Actually, Wahlberg's back on left D. Got Luma moving into the center spot.
Got a minute and a half left on the power play.
Yeah.
Bobcat power play.
Back into Gardner. Puck goes high, and that's waved off. And Mission now fires it around the boards. Not out. Well, now it is. Yep. Wahlberg couldn't quite keep it in. Bernard now has it up through center. Up to Gardner. Gardner over the line. He cuts towards the middle. Fires it in. That goes 3 feet over the goal. Stipe fires it. That goes into the corner.
Wide.
Over to Gardner along the boards. Bernard keeps his in. And now Mission clears it and sends it into the Bobcat zone. And Bosny sends it into the corner for Bernard. Bernard over to Wahlberg. Wahlberg cross ice to Stipe. Stipe coming down the right side now. Over center, up over the Mission blue line. He gets squeezed off there a bit. And he's still got it, though. Comes out the left side. Back to the point to Wahlberg. Wahlberg pulls it over to his forehand, fires it in. That goes off a stick high off the glass. And Gardner back in behind the goal. Stipe after it there. Try to get it back to Wahlberg. He's still got it, though. And now Mission comes up with it. And 20 seconds remaining in the penalty to Mission. Too many men on the ice. Here they come now, up over the Bobcat line to the left into Bosny. Lindsay forces him wide, picks up the puck. Lindsay's got it, comes out the right side, off the boards to Luma. Luma, it's over his own blue line, hits Gardner coming through the middle. Gardner right in. Oh, nice blocker save by Bernheimer. Puck along the half boards. Mission has it. Both teams at full strength now. Oberle has trouble handling it through center ice area. Puck goes into the corner. Lindsay's going to get there to the left in the Bosny. Smith picks up the puck. He gets tripped there, and I believe we're having another Mission penalty here. Getting a hooking call here against Mission. So we should have a face-off come down the other way. And our 26 goes off for Mission.
Yeah, I'm watching the replay. There was a scramble in the corner. And,
Jastel.
yeah, they just hooked him down.
Smith in for the draw to the right of Bernheimer. Wong sends it back to Letty at the point. Sends it back into Wahlberg, or Wong rather. Wong cutting through the middle, runs into traffic, and here comes Mission now. 55 coming in on the right side, dumping him behind the Bosny. Dawson picks it up there and sends it up just out of Wong's reach. Mission's going to get there. Dumps it back in. Dawson now has it just inside his own blue line. Bobcats regrouping. Letty now with it. Up over his own blue line. He's going to take it all the way in. Into the corner. Sends it back to Bannon. Bannon moves across. Sends it back over to Wong. Wong on the half boards. Cutting through the middle. Fires it in. Rebound. Gets his own rebound. He scores! Case Wong worked his way in from the sideboards. Got a shot away. Picked up the rebound and fired it into the goal. Power play goal for the Bobcats as they are up 3-0. And that was just under halfway through that penalty. Both teams will be at full strength.
But 9-3 shots on net.
Stewart takes the draw. Mission now circling back in their own zone. fired up over the boards into the Bobcat zone. Jessen goes back after it to the right into Bosny. Jessen backhands it up to Watts. Watts gets it up over to Stewart. Stewart now up over center. Over the Mission line. Still got it. Scoops the puck up in behind the goal now. Sends it back to the point to Jessen. Jessen fires a low shot in. Pad save Bernheimer over to Oberle. He fanned on it. Somebody's lost a glove out there. Puck is cleared out and Jessen dumps it over to Bernard. He goes around behind the goal. And nice spinorama move there. He's running into traffic over to Jessen. Puck comes up to Mission. Jessen picks it up, clears it out the right side, and Mission picks it up just on their own side of center. And they go across D to D over to the right side. Then they dump it into the zone, hops over Bernard's stick into the corner. And he's going to go in behind the goal. Bernard spins around, reverses. Sends the puck over to Oberle. Oberle just out of Stewart's reach. Kept in by Mission. Bernard picks it up. Runs into traffic. Puck down his feet. Watt clears the zone. And puck bounces into the Bobcats bench. And Hubler picks that up with his glove hand. And
so I think that was Oberle's glove that was sitting on the ice.
Ah, okay. I couldn't quite tell down at the other end. Looks like everything is retrieved. Face off. Long to take it. He's out there with Luma and Wahlberg. Bobcats now over to Smith. Out of his own zone up to the right side. Into Wong in the middle. Wong over the line. He loses it there. Wahlberg runs across the line. Luma back over to Smith, just out of his reach and on the right point. He moves in, fires it from top of the circle. That goes wide. Mission on the far side now. They send it out, and that's going to go for icing as we have just 3.5 minutes remaining here in the first period. Bobcats leading 3-0.
So you're able to pull up and see who got credit for the point and the assist in those last couple?
I haven't found it yet because on the normal where it normally is, they're not showing any playoff stuff yet. So.
Oh, okay.
Right on to Bernheimer. He holds on. Let me see if I can keep looking here.
Oh, we got shots on net.
There we go. Yeah, they just appeared. 10-3. Bobcats favor.
Yeah, I was close. I had 11.
Well, you might be right, Ben.
Yeah, I think they. I don't think they gave them.
They just
two
picked
shots
a round
for that
number.
one.
Yeah. Letty keeps that in. Olsen with it on the left side, dumps it in around behind. The Stipe back out to Olsen. Fires it in, right on. Bernheimer makes the save.
There, now my number's correct. Or at least matches. Matches the rink.
Yeah, there you go. These teams met 4 times in the regular season. Bobcats took all 4.
That's not to say that there wasn't at least one close game.
There was one very close game, 2-1 in fact.
Yeah.
It was the second last game they played against each other. Mission clears it around. Dawson has to go to his backhand, keeps it in. Bannon dodges around a man, shoots it right in front. Pad save Bernheimer. And we have, I think, a penalty coming. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Or maybe it was just a high stick. They're bringing it outside the blue line. So it's not a penalty. Was no offsides. It must have been a high stick. That's the only thing I can think of.
Yeah.
No sign by the officials. Stewart in for the draw. Mission now trying to exit their own zone. They dump it into the Bobcats corner, but right into Bosny. Dawson with it in behind. Fires it up to Gardner on the left side, up over center. That's through traffic. Still got it right in front, and Bernheimer, nice stop there.
Oh, it is getting cold in here.
Yeah, I put my toucan today. Face off to the left of Bernheimer, goes over to the sideboards. 55 has it now. Sends it around to the right side. Bernard steps in, pinches in, sends it in around behind the goal. Stewart goes in after it. Kept in by Jessen, but now Mission comes. Bernard's back. Jessen picks it up. Bernard sends it up to Gardner on the left side, up over the Mission line, cuts through the middle around the D-man. 55 scooped up the loose puck, though, and Mission now has it, sends it out. Jessen just inside his own line, up to Oberle, popped over his stick into the corner. And Smitty now has it back there for Mission. Clears it off on the boards, not out, though. Jessen keeps it right back, sends it in behind Bernheimer. Gardner back over to Oberle. He sent it around over the right side, and Mission dumps it out to center ice area, and Jessen has it there over to Bernard. Bernard on the left side. Hits Oberle on the weak side. He dumps it in for Gardner. Gardner chasing it into the corner. Mission gets there first, and they send it over to their left side. Mission now coming up over their own blue line. Cross ice through the middle. That was intercepted. Gardner with it in over the line. Mission picks it up. Fires it all the way down just outside the Bobcat bench, and Lindsay goes across ice to Jessen. Jessen hits Wong. He loses it just outside his own blue line. Mission now over the line on the left side. Jessen moves in, checks in. We've got Guevara Watts out there with Wong. Lindsay now comes out corner up to Watts. Sends it up through the middle. Mission has to change it. Puck is rolling into their zone. And they clear it out on the bench side. And puck now picked up by Wong, but he hadn't cleared the zone yet. And so he was offside as Watts was able to pick up the loose puck at the center ice area.
Well, there was a penalty, though.
Is there anybody in the box?
Yeah.
Right on that play, yeah.
Yeah.
Are they calling Watts?
Yeah. They called tripping.
I guess when Watts picked up that puck, he did take a man down. Mission with the power play. Just 2 seconds remaining in the period. Left shot, point, just wide. And at the end of period number 1, Bobcats leading 3-0. And we'll be back with period number 2 in just a moment.
Okay, we're back.
And some of the parents still haven't made it yet. even though about 3/4 of an hour ago they were only 1.4 miles away.
Ouch.
So we're getting ready. Puck drop here for period number 2. 15 minutes on the clock.
So there's a penalty. We've got a player in the box, but there's
nothing on the board.
And the
referee is over at the timekeeper's box.
Yeah.
hopefully they can get that straightened away.
Trying to decide, all right, so when did he go in?
Yeah, good question. I don't know. I think time's almost up, if you ask me.
Yeah, he's been in there for...
He's been in there for a minute 59.
Yeah.
Oh, so they show a minute 23.
Okay.
Watts in the box for the Bobcats. Bobcats will be on the PK.
Watts has this look like, hey, guys,
Yeah.
what am I getting
Can
at?
I get out of here? Yeah. He may as well be stuck in traffic.
No.
Oh, now they put another penalty on.
They're trying to fix it. Oh, wait.
No, but he's on the home side. What are they doing? They had it on the home side. Now they put it over on the guest side.
All right, so for those
well.
watching at home, you can't really see it on the board.
Just pay attention to Ben's screen. He's got it right.
Yeah, Bobcats have somebody in the penalty box, and they put the
penalty up on the scoreboard on the guest side. Anyways, here comes Guevara now on the right side over the blue line. He's in the corner, wasting some time. It's like a minute 24 if we can count on the clock up there. I don't know. Remaining in the penalty. Here comes Mission now up through center. Coming on the left side. Fires a shot in to Bosny, the save, and he holds on. No rebound there. Shots are showing on the scoreboard, 13-3 in favor of the Bobcats. Still in the first minute here of the period number 2. Face-off coming up to the right of Bosny. Bobcats killing the penalty. Mission picks it up in the corner to the left of the goal. Send it over to the left D, top of the circle, fires it in. Puck steered into the corner. Smith there finds an opening, sends it all the way down, and that goes just wide of the goal, left to Bernheimer. And so face-off will be coming back to the right of Bosny.
All right,
the Bobcat goal.
I'm doing my own shots on that. That was 2 point blanks she didn't mark.
Yeah, that's right. It's been stuck at 13.
Well, it should be. So, they should be up to 5 because that was the last 2. It was.
Yeah, we'll 13. Go by yours, Ben.
Yeah, okay. So
they haven't even got the penalties on the right side of the clock.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, they did originally. I don't know why they switched it.
Did we say they serve alcohol here?
In the scorekeeper's box. Mission now. Still in the power play. Pad save to Bosny. Puck goes onto the half boards. Fired back right in. Smitty in behind the goal. And here comes Stipe now with it. Fires it across ice to Bannon. Bannon over the blue line now. Short-handed backhand. Oh, off the crossbar.
Wow.
Bannon was sent in by Stipe. Nice forward pass by Stipe. Bannon moved in short-handed. Got a nice backhander right off the crossbar. And then over the glass.
Beautiful stick handling. I mean, he had control of that the whole time. He's going to want that one back. That was so close.
That was... Bannon wins the draw, gets it back to Dawson, fires it in, right on. Rebound comes out. Mission now picks it up there on the power play. Now coming out over their own blue line up through the middle. Stipe moves over. Stipe's up, Stipe and Bannon up front, and we've got Letty and Dawson back on D, killing off the last few seconds. 2 seconds remaining in the penalty. And Watts gets out of the box now and heads to the bench. And Olsen steps out. Good thing Watts wasn't watching the clock there, or he might have went to the wrong bench.
How funny would that have been? I went where the clock told me to go.
Yeah, penalty was on the visitor side. Face off to the right of Bosny. Bannon wins it back. Bernard sends it around to Jessen. Sends it up to Stipe. Stipe chips it out over the blue line. Back into 55. Mission now has it. Back in his own zone. Goes cross ice. Bannon on the forecheck. Mission now cross ice again. They just can't seem to get forward. Now for the blue line. 55 fires it in. That goes in behind the Bobcat goal where Bernard picks it up on the right side. He reverses. And again, puck comes out in front. Jessen sends it up to Stipe on the left side, or Olsen rather. Or no, that was Stipe. Sends it into Olsen. Chasing into the right of Bernheimer. Olsen has it in behind the goal. Puck is still loose. Kicks it up to his stick. Taken in by 55. Mission now coming up the right side. That was a nice hit by Stipe.
Yeah, that was a beautiful hit. Good clean
Olsen
bump
just
off
tried.
his skates.
Yep. Stipe again. Puck goes in. Stewart gets knocked over, and here comes 26 now for Mission. Cleared it off the boards and out. And Bernard now has it on Mission's side of center. And he's able to retrieve it in his own zone now. Goes over to Jessen. He settles the puck down, sends it up to Stipe. Send it into the middle. Oh, Stipe took a hit there. A little payback there.
Yeah.
He really sat his man down now over in this corner here.
Yeah, he did.
And here he comes now again.
He
lost it. Mission backhands it into the Bobcats zone. Jessen goes after it. Jessen around over to Olsen. Olsen now coming out of his own zone on the right side in front of the Mission vent. Sends it over to the weak side to Gardner. Over the line. Fires a low shot in. Big rebound by Bernheimer. Stewart has it in the corner. Needs a bit of help there. Oberle comes in. Stewart had to pick up his stick. Mission sends it around the boards and hops over. Bernard got a piece of it, but hopped over his stick as that shot had some mustard on it. Mission clears it out to center. And Bernard chases after it over to Jessen. Jessen sends it up through the middle of Stewart. Stewart just over the blue line, over to Gardner. From the circle, fires it in. Bernheimer, the glove save, and he holds on. He's got that one.
I'm going to rerun that hit from Stipe earlier.
That was a nice one. That was right in front of me here.
Boom.
10.5 minutes remaining, period number 2. Puck is dropped. Long gets it back to Lindsay. Centered across ice. That was intercepted. 46 now for Mission. Coming into the left side. And he was checked by Lindsay there. Good D by Lindsay. He gets it now back in the corner. And we have looks like an interference call. That's the signal. I believe it might be going to Lindsay. I think that's his second. What are they feeding that guy?
Well, they're on spring break. No one's paying attention to diets.
That's right. Too much time on their hands. Mission on the power play in the Bobcat zone. Puck comes back to the left point. Number 11 for Mission. Walks it to the middle, over to the back half boards. Into the corner. Fire that in around behind. Mission comes right in front. Nabozny steers that. Smitty now has it coming out. Top of the circle. Cuts through the middle. Looking for an opening. He's just going around the rim. And that's picked up by Guevara. Dumps it out to Watts. And he sends it down. Just unfortunately on his side of center. And we got an icing call here.
The upside is we got the penalty on the right side of the board.
Yes, that's true. What a concept. Minute 24 remaining in the Mission power play. Bannon and Guevara out now killing the draw. Here comes Bernard now with it. Over on the right side to Guevara. Guevara up over the Mission line, cutting towards the goal. Cuts right in front, backhand, almost got it 5-hole. And Bernheimer was able to squeeze the pads. Good job there by Guevara, cutting right in. He was being forced wide, but he managed to cut the angle in right on goal and tried to stuff it 5-hole, but Bernheimer was there.
Kept control, kept the angle.
Yeah, he's got it again. Sends it back to Bernard at the point. Fires it in. That's deflected high off the glass. Puck still in the zone. Bannon fires it right on goal. Bernheimer makes a pad save and then covers up the rebound. Just under a minute remaining in the power play. Penalty to Lindsay. Lindsay chilling in the penalty box again. Oh, they must have snacks in there or something. Dawson sends it into the corner behind the goal. Here comes Mission now. 45 seconds remaining. They dump it into the Bobcat zone, and that's going to go for icing, and puck will be coming all the way back.
I was at it was at the USA Hockey rink in Michigan with the boys, and they had what's that energy drink the kids like?
Celsius, maybe? I don't know. There's a few.
It's powder they mix with water, but they had that in the penalty box for the USA Hockey kids. So almost incentive to go into the box.
Yeah.
You thirsty?
Oh, they have it in the box.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha. 45 for Mission now. Clears it up. They got 20 seconds remaining in the power play up over center. So,
like Gatorade or something, but it wasn't Gatorade.
Wasn't Gatorade, yeah, one of the others, yeah. So Lindsay's in the box, and he has some folks in North Carolina watching the game today, so he's making his presence felt out there. He's out of the box now. Shout out, thank you for our folks in North Carolina watching the game.
Thanks
Appreciate the extra viewers. Cross to Stipe. Stipe goes in behind, loses it there. Sends it back to Dawson. Dawson cuts into the middle, top of the circle, looking for an opening, fires it in. Save Bernheimer. Puck is loose to the right. Puck is loose, but the referee lost sight. And I could see it clearly, but I'm on this side. I should have waved it off.
Yeah, it was way clear.
Yeah. So, yeah, Jackson Lindsay's cousins watching in North Carolina. Welcome aboard, folks. First game of the playoffs here. We're going all weekend. First of 4 games, at least, hopefully 5. Championship game will be Sunday. Boys have one more tomorrow, and then Luma lost an edge. Game tomorrow, and then 2 on Saturday, 1 early and 1 late.
Really early.
Yeah. Wong. Cross hits Luma's stick, goes into the corner. 55 for Mission, sends it up. Kept in by Smith, over to Wong in the middle. Dodges the body. Puck fires, that's deflected ride. Wong has it in the corner. He's still got it. Puck is in the feet. Now Mission sends it around the left side. Smith comes in, pinches. Tries to center that. Puck comes back to Wahlberg. Wahlberg back over to Jessen. He misfires. He's got it back, though. Fires it again. Too many bodies in the way.
Yeah, there's a lot of traffic.
Yeah. And Smith goes back, and that's icing called against Mission. So 6.5 minutes remaining here, period number 2. Bobcats ahead 3-0. Got Bannon out there with Gardner at the top of the circle, with Oberle as well. Bannon moves it to the side. Mission picks it up on the sideboards, dumps it out off the boards. Here comes Mission now, number 11, over the Bobcat line. Centers it. Letty picks that up. He's now going to go in behind his own goal, and he reverses. Pulls a Bernard, and hits Gardner up on the left side. Bounces past him, and Mission picks it up in their own zone. Smitty, number 7. Coming up the left side now to the Bobcat zone. Bernard says enough of that. Strips him of the puck. And Bobcats can't clear the zone now. Goes in behind. Bernard with it. Sends it over to the other side. Letty up to Gardner. Tried to hit Banner with it. That was intercepted. Puck still in the zone. And just cleared. Mission has to regroup. Get all their players out of the Bobcat zone, and now they have it in their own zone. Send it up on the right side. Number 11 has it. Dumps it through the middle. Hopped over Overlay's stick. And Bernard has it now. Behind Nabozny. Out the left side. He gets stopped in the corner. And Gardner has it. Coming up over the Mission line. Tries to cut to the middle. Good D there by the Mission player. Number 14. And he's got the puck now coming out of his own zone. Comes through the middle, hits the man over the left side, number 30. Fires it into the corner, and Bernard picks it up. Mission changing players. Bernard dumps it back to Dawson. Dawson tried to hit Gardner with it. That was intercepted. Bannon takes his man into the boards. Mission now chasing it into their own corner. Gardner in after it. Mission player goes heavily into the boards.
It looked like it just sat down on that play.
Yeah, he just lost an edge and just kind of went with it. Of course, there's not much you could do once you go down.
Yeah.
Bernard now with it on his backhand. Comes out the right side on a Bosny. Cutting up through the middle. He gets checked there by Mission. Dawson now with it up over his line. Gets over to Guevara. Dawson picked up again in over the blue line. He's stripped of the puck there by Mission. And they dump it into the corner. Now rolls in behind the Bosny. Gardner picks it up coming out the left side. He just fires it down the ice. He's been out on a long shift, and he needs to get off for a change.
Yeah, it was a long shift. So we've got somebody watching from Cleveland, Ohio. Looks like
all right, welcome.
Dan Dawson watching for the Dawsons.
Nice.
And then Dennison chimed in. Goals were Olsen from Stipe, Luma from Wahlberg, and Juan unassisted.
Thank you for that. Dawson over on the right side to Guevara. Tried to clear it up. Here comes Watts now up over the blue line. Dumps it in. Dodges a check there. Stewart on the forecheck. Puck comes back. Oh, hops over Justin's stick, the blue line, and he sends it across ice, and Dawson has to chase it back. Dawson up to Watts. Watts coming up the left side now, up over his own blue line. He gets checked there. Play scrambly through center ice zone. Here comes Mission now. 45. Fire it in. Puck steered to the corner by Nabozny. Dawson back over to Jessen. Jessen returns it. Dawson tried to get it up to Watts, and Watts kicks it up over the line and back in. Yes, that should be called, and it was.
I was going to say, how is that not offside?
Yeah, it's kind of a delayed call there. I was going to say, I could see that from way down here.
Good deflection earlier from Nabozny.
Bobcats changing. We got Lindsay out there with Smith on D. Bannon up front with Stipe and Olsen. Mission needs another player.
Hey, they've got a coach on the bench.
Yes, that's right. Real bad traffic here tonight. Bannon out with it up through center, coming in over the right side. Gets around his man, cutting through the middle, fires it in. That goes off Bernheimer. Puck comes out. Olsen gets it. Mission clears it back to Lindsay. Lindsay back through center ice. Dumps it off the boards into the zone. No icing there. And Mission now 14 picks it up in the corner. Stipe bodies him. Puck comes around the right side. Kept in by Lindsay. And Mission is going to clear it now. Oh, Bannon intercepts that. He gets tied up with the Mission player, but is able to recover and dumps it in behind the goal. Stipe after, picks it up in the half boards, just dumps it into the corner. Olsen there with it. He cycles it around. He reverses, loses an edge. Puck goes around behind the goal, and 14 now has it for Mission. He tried to clear it out, and he gets it out on second attempt, and puck is rolling down. Smith chasing his man in there. Two Smiths after it. Smith for the Bobcats off the boards and out, and Olsen now coming out the right side. He's got nobody with him right now. And now help arrives. Puck goes into Smith. Smith in the left, to the left of Bernheimer. Tried to hit Stipe in front. Battle there. Mission now comes up with a 14 there, captain. Bodied off by Smith. And Smith comes up with the puck. Sends it over to Stipe in front. Oh, just rolled off the tip of his stick. Bannon fires it in. That's deflected by a skate into the corner. And 14 for Mission is just trying to clear it out. Puck still, just over the line and back. And yes. That's where I like to see the, the rule where you can have the
delayed offside.
Delayed offside. Give the boys a chance to clear the zone and keep play moving.
Yeah.
I'm hoping they're going to come back with that next year, but we'll see what USA Hockey says.
We got Dallas, Texas. Tom
Dallas.
Giesel?
Yeah.
Giesel.
All right. Love having out-of-town folks watching the game. Got a good one going here. Bobcats with a 3-0 lead. Puck hits the referee, just signs inside the line. Now it comes out. Wong with it. Sends it back to Dawson. Bobcats regrouping their own zone. Up through center now. Letty dumps it in. Puck goes in behind Bernheimer. 55 now picks it up for Mission. Up the left side. Tries to get it out. Good keep by Dawson. Back into Wahlberg. Cuts right into the middle. It's on his backhand. He circles around a forehand. Back over to Dawson on the right D. Fires a high one in. That hits a body. Goes. Now it's cleared out by Mission, and that's going to go for icing. So what are your shots showing, Ben? We're just into the last minute here of period 2.
We're done 21-9.
All right. Looks like they're following you now.
Actually wondered about that earlier.
Maybe they're watching over there in the box.
Yeah. Cell phone popped up with YouTube.
Yep. Why not? Right to Wong. Puck is loose in front. Comes back to Wahlberg. Wong picks it up, sends it into Loom in the corner behind the goal. He's got Wahlberg out front. Luma centers it, and that's picked up by Mission, and here they come out now, up over their own blue line through center. Down the right side, Letty squeezes his man off. Puck goes in behind the Bosny. And Dawson there makes a nice little move. Hits Wong up through the middle. Luma taps it over to Wong. Wong coming in over the blue line. Puck rolling on him. He has it now in the corner. Right through the crease to Wahlberg in front. Oh, Bernheimer is right there. And covers up. There was a small little rebound, but he bounced right on it. And Wahlberg with a great chance there and a nice setup by Luma.
Yeah, great series of events right there.
Just under 17 seconds remaining. Wong in for the draw. Mission sends it around into the corner. Their captain there, number 14, fires it reverse back. Luma's able to keep it in. Nope, it does come out. Letty has it. He dumps it in, but Wahlberg and Wong had yet to clear the zone. 5 seconds remaining, period 2. Bobcats leading 3-0. Coming all the way back into the Bobcat zone to the left in the Bosny. Key face-off here with 5 seconds remaining in the Bobcat zone. Wong in for the draw. Draw is pretty much a draw. Puck is still in there, and here comes Luma. And that's really all they need to do there, was just not lose it and prevent any scoring chances. So we'll be back with period 3 in just a moment. Bobcats leading 3-0. Mickey's still in the car.
Is she really?
Yes. She's been like over an hour and a half, a mile and a quarter away.
I don't condone, having a phone open, watching while you're driving, but I mean, situation like that may necessitate. I mean, you're not moving.
Exactly. And what else should you be watching but a broadcast from AZ Sports Media, bringing you the Bobcats' first playdown game here in the U16 season.
Yeah, exactly.
I can't think of anything better to be watching.
Yeah, we've got 30 people that agree.
There you go. Well, I don't think Mickey's going to have to worry about where to park.
Yeah. Well, except that she won't be able to pull up to the curb because
she's already parked on the highway or on the side street.
23-9. Now, who's playing after it? Looks like maybe the Knights?
I believe it's Bobcats Elite, and it could be the Knights, yes.
Okay. They're tossing a fluorescent pink ball. It's just on the other side of the rink. A little distracting.
It might have come from the event across the way.
Yeah.
Here comes
That's in.
Stipe. That was Stipe. Nice individual effort. Boy, he just danced through several Mission players there. And he made the most of that one.
He went down right before.
That was Olsen, actually.
That was Olsen. Okay.
Good job, Ryer.
Hey, there's Mickey.
Oh, she made it?
She's in.
All right. Play underway, third period. She was within walking distance
So she just put it in park
before the game started. Yeah.
Probably would have been here quicker.
Bannon chasing the puck down into the Mission zone. Mission now picks it up there. Stipe has it, reverses it back into the corner.
We got
Olsen unassisted on that last goal.
Troy watching from Nebraska.
Nebraska, all right. That might be a Stewart fan.
Yeah.
And behind, right in front to Bernheimer. Puck is loose. No whistle yet. Puck is still loose.
No whistle, right?
No whistle. There's
there
the
we
whistle.
go. Up and down.
And I think they went, yeah. Now
Up and it's still going.
now we got a bit of a brouhaha going on. Why couldn't it be down at this end?
Well, I got a good view.
Oh, good.
I was at home. We got 32 people with a front row. I think we're going to end up with Stipe in the box for that. But no, maybe not.
Well, it's going to be hard to tell because we don't know what side of the board they're going to put it up. Yeah, Stipe is going
Stipe's
off.
going in. No, I'd
They
almost
do
say,
have the Mission box open
offsetting.
as well.
Yeah,
number
so
four going off. Yeah.
Gonna
So probably coincidentals here, I'm guessing.
show the replay of that. Yeah. These two teams, they get chirpy. So we keep it 5-on-5.
Yep, the coincidentals. So actually nothing up on the board. And Wong gets it back to Luma, back over to Bernard. Bernard to Justin, fires it in. That's steered to the corner. Mission now has it behind the goal. Wong in there, Luma in there battling for it. Nice play by Justin to keep it in. Comes the Wahlberg. Puck poked into the corner, and Mission tries to clear it. Good keep by Justin.
Justin again.
Over to Wong, fires it in. Patsy Bernheimer. Two minutes roughing is the penalties, the coincidentals. Puck going down past Nabozny, and that goes for icing. Puck will be coming back all the way into the Mission zone. We'll have a face-off to the right of Bernheimer. Bobcats leading 4-0. Just underway here in the period number 3. Bobcats commanding lead in the shots as well.
All right, they're falling behind on the board. I've got 26.
There you go. Wong in for the draw. He gets it back. Luma cross ice to Smith from the right point. That fires it just wide. Mission tries to clear it. Can't get it out. 55 up along the half boards, and they should get it out here. Now they clear it up through center. Lindsay squeezes his man in. And here comes Smith now. High off the glass and out of the zone. Cutting up through the middle. Luma after it for checking. Mission takes it and ooh, Bernheimer got a stick up in Luma's face there. Howdy doody. And Smith now with it up to Wahlberg, up over the line. Puck is just in, but now Mission clears it. Smith steers it over to the other side, and Wong picks it up. He just cleared the blue line back into Luma. Luma on his backhand. Wahlberg picks it up now in the corner. Battle in the corner there. Wahlberg comes out with it. Gets it to Wong. He gets knocked down. He's got back up. He's still got it. Sends it over to Loom in the corner. All this to the left of Burner. One-timer by Wahlberg. Good save. Wong has it. Rebound. And that just goes wide. Wahlberg into the right side. Right corner now. Circling back. Trying to cut into the middle. Right out for Wong. And that
He wants that back.
Yeah, that was a good opportunity. Nice setup by Wahlberg. Back to Smith on the right side. Over to Wahlberg, fires that one. Comes along Smith again, keeps it into Luma. Bobcats, good pressure here to Wong in the middle. Sends it back to Lindsay at the point. He fires it in. That goes off a leg. Wahlberg with it again in behind the goal. Tried to send it out in front. Luma picks it up. Right out in front there. Wong backhands it off Wahlberg's leg, and Bernheimer finally picks it up. And we got some pushing and shoving here. Wahlberg and number 55, who's a big boy. Let's go, Sam. We need you next game. Hold up there, buddy. Don't want to be losing anybody due to suspensions here. Looks like the coincidental penalties are over.
And they're back.
So we've got Wahlberg going for Bobcats and 55 for Mission.
It looks like we might also have Luma.
Luma looks like he's going as well. Yeah, he was in there as well. Getting some shots in, I noticed. So out of this, I would think Mission should be coming up with a power play, I would think. Although, so they've got Luma's. So I'm guessing Wahlberg and 55 are coincidental because they're not up on the board. They just got Luma's penalty up right now for 2 minutes. So that'll be the difference maker there.
Oh, it looked like there were three players in the box, but there's just people messing with them behind. I think probably some of the elite players sitting behind the box giving them a hard time.
Yeah. Referees talking to Coach Kearns of the Bobcats, who has a very stylish hat on, I might say. I like that.
Yeah.
Playoff hat. It's playoffs, baby. So both teams, including the goaltenders, out at the bench right now, and now the referees are coming out to the face-off circle. Looks like we'll have the draw to the left of Nabozny. I didn't hear any call, but somebody must have called a timeout.
So Mission does have both coaches now. So they're...
Oh, there you go, yeah. It is a traffic nightmare around this rink tonight, folks. Bannon in for the draw. Wins it back cleanly to Letty. Letty back to Dawson. Mission is on the power play for 2 minutes. Dawson goes after it. Mission now almost went over the blue line.
Yeah, that was...
Wow, that was close.
Questionable.
Yeah.
You can say close, I'll say questionable. We'll go with it.
Mission fires it, Nabozny save, and he picks it up, covers that up. And Anthony Smith in there for Mission looking for a rebound, but it was not to be had. And a couple of Bobcats in to keep him clear, if there was. Face off to the right of Doug Nabozny here. So again, yeah, Banner overlay up front, Justin and Bernard back on D. Banner wins it cleanly to Justin. Back behind the goal to Bernard. Bernard comes out the right side of the goal. He just keeps the puck close in the corner. He's got a couple of Mission guys after him. He clears it back, picked up by Smith for Mission, coming out the right side. Mission now has it on the right half boards, back to their left D. Cross ice to the far side. Number 17 there sends it into the left corner. Mission trying to work it. They got a guy back door. Right in. Oh, and that went off his foot. He swung and missed the puck. It hit his foot and luckily went wide. Bernard in the corner. He goes down. Mission picks it up. And gets a stick on it. He kicks it back to Bernard. Bernard sends it around to the other corner where Justin's going to get it. 40 seconds remaining in the penalty. Mission coming up with it in the corner. Coming out the left corner, up into the circle, fires it in. That goes off a leg, back over to the sideboards. Jessen picks it up. Oberle has it there. He clears it just over the blue line, and Mission now has to regroup in their own zone. inside their own blue line. Now going deep. It's Oberle. Good forecheck there. Gets a stick on it. 15 seconds remaining in the Mission power play. They drop it back to the point. Cross ice into the middle. 17 fires it. That goes off Oberle over to the right side. Mission now keeps it in on the left side now.
Both teams at full strength.
Back on the half boards over on the right side. Bannon bumps his man. Bernard moves in as well. Mission comes up with it. Both teams at full strength. 9 minutes remaining. Fires it right on, and the Bosny, big glove save. And he holds on as his penalty killers need a change. Face off with just over 9 minutes remaining here in the third period. Coming up in the Bobcat zone to the right of Doug Nabosny. Watts moving in for the draw. Back to the point. Left Mission fires it in. Puck goes wide. Lindsay now with it in the corner. Tried to hit Gardner with it. That goes past him. Good keep by the Mission D-man. Stewart now bumps his man, picks up the puck. And Smith has it in his right corner. Couldn't get it up to Watts. Mission fires it in behind the goal. Lindsay battling in on the left side. Takes his man down. Good job, Jax. Gardner now with it. He gets bumped. Puck just at center, and Mission picks it up there. Intercepted by Stewart. He wins the battle. Over to Gardner. Fires it from the circle. Bernheimer steers it to the side. And Mission's able to clear it, and Lindsay chasing it back into his own zone. No icing here. He's got Stewart up on the left side, right on the stick. Stewart tried to clear it. Puck still in the zone now. It hops out. And Watts has it there. Tried to hit Gardner with it. That's intercepted by 4 for Mission. Mission now regrouping, coming up the right side. Play scrambly at center. Mission now comes in over the Bobcat line. Number 4, top of the circle, fires it in, goes off Smith. Lindsay now with it. Mission has to wait. They got a guy deep in the zone. Stewart comes up, clears his zone, and Gardner's after it inside, fires it in. Blocker save. Puck bounces down. Gardner gets it again, backhands it. Goes in behind the goal. Gardner now with it to the left of the goal. That's the top of the circle. Got it in behind. Backhands it in front to Stewart. He scores. Gardner did a lot of work on that one. Able to shovel it out to Stewart in the slot. And he made no mistake. And Bobcats get number 5. And then wins it back to Letty. Letty in his own zone.
Now, is it 5 or is it 6 that they go to runtime? Because we're at 5 now.
I believe it's 6. Fired by Dawson. That just goes wide off the glass. Mission clears it down. Puck rolling. Goes to the left of the goal. And we'll have a face-off back in the Mission zone. Just under 7 minutes remaining. Bannon wins it back to Olsen, back to Letty. Fires it in. Shot Bernheimer. Pad save. Bannon after it. He has it on the half boards. Sends it into Stipe. Stipe tried to get it back. Bannon picks it up. He's got Olsen in front. Fired it right on. Puck loose in front. And here comes Mission now coming down ice. Coming in on the right side. Dumps it in. And Dawson picks up the loose puck. Chips it off the boards. Kept in by Mission though. Stipe has it there. And Bannon has it in his skates. Gets it over Dawson. He retrieves it. Goes inside his own line. Back over to Letty. Letty up to Stipe. Stipe sent it in through the middle. Bannon has it on the left side. Tight now has it. Bannon sends it back to Letty. Letty dumps it in deep into the zone. Olsen goes in behind to get it. Just under 6 minutes remaining, third period. Olsen with it in the corner to the right of the goal. And Mission comes up with it now. Number 14, their captain. Nice move, try to get it along Letty. Letty didn't let it. And here comes Dawson. Just out of Olsen's reach on the right side, and that's going to go for icing. Right idea, but just out of his reach, and we'll have a face-off coming up in the Bobcats zone. 5-0 Bobcats leading here in game number 1 of the 16U Arizona AZYHL playdowns. Here coming to you from Tempe, Arizona at the Mountain America Community Iceplex.
Very busy Tempe, Arizona right now.
Yes. That shot didn't miss by much. Right in front, Nabozny, pad save. Kept in by Mission. That goes off Luma. Wahlberg trying to get it out, and does. And Wong now with it. Wong in over the line, coming in on the right side on his backhand. Around behind the goal. A couple of players go down. Mission now have it coming up the right side. And over the Bobcat line. Bernard chasing his man down. Bumps him off the puck. Good D there by Bernard. He comes up with it, coming out the right side now. He's got Wahlberg. He's going to take it. Sends it over to Luma. Luma now cutting through the middle. Puck goes into the corner. Play a little scrambling. Comes back to Jessen at the right point. Fires it in. That hits a leg. Goes in behind. 55 now with it. Tries to pinch. Wong gets it over to Luma. Both of them in behind. Wahlberg's out front. Puck right to him. Oh, pad save by Bernheimer. Or did that go in?
That was in.
It was in.
It was in.
Looked like Bernheimer had it.
Yeah, with a pad save and
then
a score.
Wahlberg got it, I believe.
Yeah, just chipped it off.
Yep.
No, it was Wong. I think Wong got it.
Oh, really? Yeah. I know Wong and Loomer were both behind there originally, and the puck came out. I think Wahlberg got the first shot. Not sure who got the rebound.
Wong.
Well, they called it Jessen from Bernard, but I don't think that was right. Those are the two D-men, and it was definitely the forwards that were in play.
Yeah, Wong was.
Probably they saw 24 and called 14. Not the first time they've mixed the numbers.
We've got some video evidence, I guess.
There you go. 3.5 minutes remaining. Bobcats 6-0 lead. Puck in the right corner in the Mission zone. Overlay battling in there. Stewart clears it back to Lindsay on the left D. Goes across ice to Smith. Moves in top of the circle. Fires it in.
That's in.
He scores. Goal number 7.
And that one goes to Brody.
That goes to Brody Smith.
Okay, that one was clear.
We'll just tell the referees that was number 11.
Yeah, 11.
Now that one was the D. Well, did Stewart tip it by any chance?
Maybe.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's so. They called it
Down
for Stewart, so maybe Colton got a.
Stewart got an error.
Yeah, that's possible. I thought it went straight in, but Brody got the assist. Bobcats are up 7-0.
2.5 minutes remaining.
Redirect. Yeah, Dennison's watching it at home. He's got a better
Dawson
view.
now with it.
Hopefully Dennison's watching on the big TV.
Yeah. Oh, sure. He misses all the traffic. Smart move, my man.
So is that
now with
2 for Colton then? 2 for Stewart?
I believe so, yes.
Okay.
Watts with it. Loses it in the corner. Mission now in behind their own goal. Just under 2 minutes remaining. Third period. They try to hit their man up front. Cherry pick a little. Letty says none of that.
All right, Stu, you got a minute and a half to Pull a Hattie.
There you go. Mission fires it down the ice, and that's going to go for icing with 1.5 minutes remaining, but the clock is running due to the score, goal differential. Differential now at 7. Luma, Wahlberg, and Wong coming out up front to face off to the left of Bernheimer.
Now, I'm just looking at the bench. I commented that it looked like Mission had a few more players. It looks like their additions are one-sided.
The additions are what?
One-sided. I think they've only got. It looks like they've got a couple D lines, and they've only got 2 forward lines, maybe. If I'm reading their placement, just because there's only 2 on the one side.
Yeah. They got 2 D down at that side of the bench.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So
Wahlberg cuts out front. Mission clears it back to the point, and now they clear it out. Puck is rolling. Bernard gets back. Nice block. Dragged his leg to cut off the pass. And Wong now has it back, circling in his own zone to Bernard. Over to Justin. Chips it up. Tried to hit Wahlberg with it. And Wong picks it up. Puck bounced, I guess, as it was coming over the blue line. 11 seconds left. This is going to do it. I don't think we're going to get another draw in here.
I think they're going to call it.
Now, the referees aren't even going to the face-off circle. So,
nope.
Bobcats with a good start to the playoffs, a 7-0 victory over Mission. And that's the way we go here today. Tonight from Mountain America Community Iceplex in Tempe, Arizona.
37. So I've got 15. They've got 14. 37-15. I'm going with my numbers. Shots on net. Tough game for Mission, though. I mean, they started off with no coaches.
Yeah. Well, and we weren't sure we were going to have referees either.
Yeah.
Second one showed up just before puck drop.
So
again, folks having a tough time getting through.
Yeah. And now we can announce the shutout.
There you go. I know. I almost said it earlier, but I caught myself.
I've been watching it. Everybody was thinking it.
Yeah.
All right. Well, everybody, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for highlights. We'll run highlights for the game. If you haven't already, like and subscribe. I hit 10,000 hours of viewership this year. I got a notification from YouTube. So
good job.
Lots of people watching. I just need to get 1,000 subscribers, which I'm creeping close to every day. So if you haven't already, like and subscribe.
There you go. And we will have our Bobcat 16U combo next game tomorrow evening at 6:35 p.m. Arizona time. And just for those, I know the time changed for most people in the country recently. Arizona does not change time. So just check that out wherever you are located, and we will see you then.
Thanks.
Thank you.